Hello, dear friends. Birds of bad omen are flying, but the phoenix of hope also flies. Opinion piece, new world, perfect transition, release of chains. Scarcity is upset. This solution of the pyramid. Obsolescence of banking. Let's start. In the advanced civilization of the cosmos, consent for food, housing, and transportation is considered to be a remote relic of the past. So the spirit rises free of material worries. A new world is dawning where poverty, hunger, and debt are relics of the past, replaced by prosperity and lasting world peace for all, says Benjamin Fulford on Telegram. This momentous announcement heralds a profound transformation that will affect the coalition of all the world's sovereign nations. To ensure a seamless transition, meticulous preparation has have been made. The new financial system has been operational for years, securely hosted on a quantum server immune to hacking or unauthorized access. The proliferation of wealth is a cornerstone of this transformation. New holders are inclined to contribute to humanitarian efforts, ultimately fostering abundance for all. I mean, wealth holders. Once the GSR program takes center stage, the IMF will declare the beginning of a gold standard global monetary system. In this new era, all fiat currencies will be exchanged for gold backed currency, moving away from fake money. This transformation could lead to a shortage of skilled workers, which paradoxically would be a catalyst for wealth creation. The resulting increase in wages and salaries would counteract the fall in prices derived from the tax deduction up to 80% of the cost of the final product, thus initiating deflation, which is the opposite of inflation. The lower cost of energy, thanks to free energy technology, will further contribute to this financial renaissance. Our future is called to be a great tapestry of innovation and abundance. Once-suppressed technologies are being unleashed, some of which date back centuries. A world awaits us with personalized credit cards, replicators that produce everything, and a new awareness of the power of the mind to manifest our desires. Traditional banking will become obsolete as consumers increasingly turn to online financial solutions, such as mobile banking apps, digital payment services, and fintech, rather than turning to physical banks to conduct transactions and manage their finances. Traditional money and banking are destined for obsolescence as tools used to control us through a debt-based economy. However, the coinage will continue. With the elimination of the national debt, taxes will be reduced for individuals and corporations. Instead, a flat 50% sales tax will be applied on a new non-essential items. The current pyramid structure, dominated by the well elite, governments, and corporations, has reached its limit. This structure perpetuates class division and scarcity. True spiritual evolution arises when one's identity transcends material attachments. True equality will emerge with the arrival of free energy, advanced transportation and replicators accessible to all. No one will be enslaved. People will pursue their passion with plenty of free time for reflection and creativity. Hoarding will become unnecessary. Curious. Charlie Watts returns with shocking information. The world is on fire and wars and rumors of war spread daily. Tucker Carlson warns that the sharp change is coming, and many can feel it, giving them pause to consider the end times. A swarm of earthquakes begin on the Reykjanes Peninsula, Iceland. A Marian message announces a miracle on the sun next Tuesday, October 31st. Unexpected solar storm. On October 26th, a crack opened in the Earth's magnetic field, causing an unexpected Yuan-class geomagnetic storm. The episode lasted 5 hours and cost aurora boreal waters. Experts say 50 million miles of new power lines are needed for green energy, and that might be impossible. The price of gold is rising as the BRICS stock up on Valium, paying with their own asset-backed currency. Sweden's central bank, which is the world's oldest, needs a $7 billion bailout after massive bond losses. Norway's government pension fund, the world's largest sovereign wealth fund, posted a loss of $33.8 billion in the third quarter. Italy has become the first country to issue a complete ban on Bill Gates' synthetic meat product suspected of causing cancer. What they don't want is free decentralized energy, but the world's first all-terrain solar car has just traveled through Morocco, powered solely by the sun. It has a maximum speed of 145 kilometers per hour. On a sunny day, its battery range is about 710 kilometers on the road and about 550 kilometers off the road. China hosted 75% of the world's countries on the 10th anniversary of its Belt and Road Initiative. More than 150 countries and more than 30 international organizations have signed cooperation agreements in this regard. Even the Taliban have now joined this initiative, proving that China won the Afghan war without firing a single bullet. War rumors. Israel enters Gaza with tanks before launching its ground offensive. Hamas claims that at least 50 hostages have died due to Israeli bombings. 9 Arab countries asked the UN Security Council for a ceasefire. According to the New York Times, Israel is fighting a war on 6 fronts and will not be able to win it without help, according to Thomas Friedman, winner of 3 Pulitzer Prizes. The Pentagon is preparing for a massive evacuation of up to 1 million Americans living in Middle Eastern countries. Yemen ready to mobilize hundreds of thousands of people to fight alongside the Palestinians. The Queen of Jordan condemns the world's double standard in the face of conflict. In quotes. Is it wrong to kill an entire family at gunpoint, but it is okay to bomb them to death? Erdogan says about Gaza, in quotes, uncivilized people who pretend to be civilized just watch its brutality. The Turkish leader also wonders how many children have to die for the European Commission to call for a ceasefire. Slovakia announces the end of its military aid to Ukraine. Opinions. Colonel Douglas MacGregor, in quotes, we don't want a war. It is best to negotiate an end to this, solve the problem. Military power is not the answer. The citizens of Gaza paid a terrible price. Collective punishment doesn't work well and generates new enemies. Enemies don't disappear, they get worse. Neutrality by Steve Biko. I refuse to get into a discussion about whether Hamas or Israel are right in what they are doing. Neither side is right, but even that statement doesn't get to the root of the problem. Both sides are puppets of the same puppeteer, whose papa is that we choose sides, fight and wear each other down. Then they intervene with restrictive legislation. It's not the end of the world, it's the end of slavery. Victories of Light by Maria Hawthorne. These are difficult times, but there is also light. What we can do is prepare ourselves and our children as best as we can. That means staying physically and mentally healthy. And a big part of mental health is feeling like your actions matter and that your efforts are going somewhere. Scorpio and the Lunar Eclipse by Celia Finn. We feel the difference in energy as the lunar eclipse on Saturday, October 28th, approaches along the Scorpio-Taurus axis. This is not as intense as the solar eclipse, but has a deeper, more fluid feel. It will also bring new light codes and will change the way we live. Message from Kurumi and Diana by Linkfelder. The new energy brings with it the awareness that you must respect and enjoy the workplace in which you find yourself as part of your daily experience, and use it as a platform for exploration, expanding knowledge, and learning new things. And that's all for today. Thanks a lot, dear friends.